Over to the world of business, local commercial banks say a second or third wave of the COVID-19 pandemic will lower lending activities as most borrowers will struggle to service their loans due to the COVID-19 restrictions. Kenya Bankers Association Chair Joshua Oigara is, however, optimistic that the arrival of the COVID-19 vaccines in the country will ease the current restrictions and shore up economic activities.
The second wave of the coronavirus that is spreading in some European nations will further affect Kenya's export, as some major destinations such as Britain have announced lockdowns to try and contain the virus. The Kenya Bankers Association predicts that such new waves in the country and around the globe will affect the country's economy. KBS says the restrictions such as curfews will affect businesses, especially those in the SME sector, that might be forced to shut down due to liquidity challenges.
What we're not seeing is the recovery will take longer. So our sweet spot as an economy, when you're growing at 6.1, 6.2%, and all engines are firing, all pistons are firing, that is not happening in my view in the first quarter, second quarter. The only gap, I would say, for our economy is the crisis, especially the pandemic for corona, keeps, sometimes you hear new instances, new cases coming through.
The association adds that suppressed economic environment will reduce lending activities, as most borrowers will be categorized as high risk.
I also like to return on the digital lending platforms, which have been affected significantly. I know a lot of customers do raise questions about what happened with my limits, what happened with my loan capability. That is something we see coming back.
However, the association chair Joshua Oigara is optimistic that the newly developed COVID-19 vaccines will contain the virus, leading to the country's economy to pick up in the first half of 2021, with the trade, transport and manufacturing sectors as key drivers of the growth.
The chance of recovery on a number of sectors is we see very good signs. So one area you look at is trade. You look at transport, you look at manufacturing, you look at those segments that are driving. And that we are seeing huge upsides from us as an institution, as for the industry.
Financial institutions have been advised to leverage on mobile banking growth to increase their market penetration, especially in rural areas. Benson Rioba reporting for Channel 1 Business.